Hello, I'm SquidofLove, welcome back. Today we're gonna take another look at the Imperial Clipper and see if it is still one of the best ships in the game after the changes it had since the last time we reviewed it. We'll take a look at its stats and its capabilities and the different activities of Elite Dangerous, and we're gonna decide if it is still one of the best options out there. Of course, some things haven't changed as far as the Imperial Clipper goes, and one of these things is the luxurious interior. A very beautiful ship, not only from the outside but also from the inside. It is, after all, a Gutayama ship, and the naval requirement that you will need in order to acquire one of these beauties, you will have to be Baron within the Imperial Navy to buy an Imperial Clipper. The cost of the Clipper is at around 22 million credits, 21.7 to be precise, and its main difference from before has to do with its speed and its defenses. Its normal speed can go up to 306 meters per second, while its boost speed can go up to 388 meters per second. It is slightly faster than before. Its maneuverability is still low at level 2, but it is still one of the most maneuverable ships in the game, despite that low level of maneuverability it shows. The value of the shields is at 186, while the value of the armor has gone up to 486, making it a very strong opponent. Let's go ahead now and take a look at the stats of the Imperial Clipper and the modules that we can equip it with. The Imperial Clipper can be equipped with an A6 power plant thrusters, an A5 frame seat drive, a life support, an A6 power distributor and an A5 sensors. It has a fuel tank with capacity of 16, which will make a nice explorer out of it. We could go ahead and add some more fuel tanks, and 8 internal compartments, of which 1 class 7, 1 class 6, 2 class 4, 2 class 3 and 2 class 2. With the best modules equipped, the Imperial Clipper has an available power of 25.2, which is very good, and it will be enough to equip it with every module and weapon we want, every combination of weapon and modules we want, and its jump range is not that bad either, at 22.31 light years, so it has some nice potential for being an explorer. As for the hardpoints, it has 4 hardpoints, 2 large and 2 medium, and 4 utility mounts. We're gonna talk about the hardpoints and the disadvantage of the Imperial Clipper as far as the hardpoints go later. Now let's go ahead and equip it with cargo racks and start checking its capabilities at the different activities of Elite Dangerous. Let's see how good it is still, or if something has changed. With only cargo racks equipped, the Imperial Clipper has an impressive cargo capacity of 248 tons, which means that it is the best trading vessel in Elite Dangerous before you can afford and buy a Python. And if we equip it with the lowest class of seed generator it can be equipped with, then with an A3 seed generator it still has the amazing cargo capacity of 240 tons. Definitely one of the best options for trading until you can afford a bigger vessel with more cargo capacity. But it is also a very nice option for mining, since it can be equipped, it has enough internal compartments to be equipped with a refinery with up to 10 beams, a collector limit controller, a prospector limit controller, a seed generator for protection, 2 medium mine lasers for mining faster, and still have a nice cargo capacity of 212 tons. And with its maneuverability, it will be very easy to move around asteroid fields without any real problem, and of course you can go and equip more weapons for protection and defensive modules. Definitely a very nice option for these two activities. It is of course very important to know its capabilities for traveling far away, for performing activities like exploration and rare goods trading, or simply transferring goods very far away, like we said. This is why we're gonna downgrade pretty much everything except the frame seat drive, and let's see what are its capabilities now. With everything downgraded and only a fuel scoop of A4 and a cell generator of D3, everything else cargo racks, we have a very nice laden jump range at 17.35 light years and 224 tons of cargo capacity. If you are looking for a ship for air goods trading, 224 tons of cargo capacity is more than enough. Let's go and remove some of the cargo racks and change our loadout a bit. We are only gonna leave the cargo rack with 128 capacity, and this is because we are not gonna need more than 100 tons, 120 tons if we are performing rare goods trading. And I have also equipped a fuel scoop of A6 instead of the A4 we had before. Now, in order to deal with the problem of the fuel tank and the capacity of 16, we can go ahead and add a second fuel tank with capacity of 16, and our laden jump range will be increased like this at 19.55 light years. Everything else is empty, only the seed generator remains for some protection, and of course we can go and equip some defensive modules and weapons to protect ourselves. It seems like a very nice option for air goods trading, or in general a very nice option for traveling and transferring goods around. And this is also why it is a very nice option for exploration as well. With the proper adjustments, we have equipped all the necessary modules for exploration, the 2 scanners, a seed generator for protection, a planetary vehicle hangar for surface exploration. You can land on the surface of planets and explore around with your SRV, an autofill maintenance unit, and a fuel scoop of B7. You can go with the A7 if you want that extra fuel scooping. A fuel tank, an extra fuel tank, seems essential if you want to explore with the Imperial Clipper, and this is because it will give you more room to breathe, more time before your next refueling. With this loadout, we have a very nice jump range at 24.41, laden jump range at 23.66 if we calculate the fuel tank, the extra fuel tank, and we have also equipped 4 heatsink launchers if we have any problem with heat management. Overall, it seems like a very nice option for pretty much every activity in Elite Dangerous. We haven't checked combat. There are some problems with the Clipper in combat, but in general it is not a bad combat vessel. Let's go ahead and give it a nice combat loadout. The Imperial Clipper has 4 hardpoints, and its main problem in combat is the placement of these hardpoints. The 2 large hardpoints especially are very far away from each other on the 2 nacelles of the Clipper, and this means that it will be impossible to use fixed weapons effectively in combat. But that doesn't really matter a lot. We can still use the Imperial Clipper with gimbal weapons loadout and have absolutely no problem. I have equipped 2 gimbal pulse lasers, large pulse lasers, and 2 gimbal fragment cannons, which are very nice after their little buff, that they have now more ammo, and they definitely worth taking a look at. A chaff launcher, 3 shield boosters of A0, the best shield generator it can be equipped with, this time a bi-wave shield generator that will give us better recharge rate, hull reinforcement packages, and a shield bank of A4 and a fuel scoop of A4 for traveling around and finding combat opportunities. With this loadout, our jump range is at 16.78 light years, which is quite nice for a combat vessel. Before we go ahead and take a look at its combat capabilities, let's see how fast it is, how fast it can go. It is one of the fast ships in the game. Let's see how fast. Now, with 4 pips on the engine, our normal speed is up to 336 and keeps rising. 342, 344, amazing. 345, it keeps going up, it's amazing. 6, let's boost, it will never stop. 431, first boost, and with the second 437. Absolutely amazing speed. It is an excellent vessel for hunting down targets, for pursuing someone that you want dead. So let's go ahead and take a look at the combat capabilities of our Imperial Clipper. We're gonna go after these dangerous one Anaconda, and NPCs after it. Let's go, let's start this. Let's get closer and see how good is the maneuverability of our Imperial Clipper, despite the fact that it is only level 2 on paper. The firepower is also good. We are using 2 large pulse lasers, gimbal pulse lasers. The only problem will be if our targets start using chaff launchers, like over here. But we can quickly detarget and use them as fixed weapons. Of course, here is the problem with the hardpoints. It is practically impossible to hit with all 4 weapons if they were fixed. Let's let our weapons recharge a bit while firing with our fragment cannons. And let's go back, targeting its power plant. Not much of a threat, this Anaconda. thanks to the very good maneuverability, we can stay close to it, we can stay behind it, we can do pretty much anything we want. And it will be soon dead.
Scan detected.
I do like this combination. The fragment cannons and the pulse lasers. The Anaconda is dead, let's watch it. Dying. Exploding. There you go. It is a very nice combat vessel despite the problem it has with the gimbal weapons. You can work around it, you can do some serious damage to your targets, and of course you have the speed. So try to utilize it and get out of a nasty situation if you have to, or simply hunt down your targets and destroy them. Let's try again against this Imperial Clipper. Let's put more power on weapons. Wait for it to go away a bit and start the attack. Yeah, of course it's using chaff and it's now spinning. I wish NPC will stop doing this eventually.
Target shields offline.
Yeah, I don't think you have any chance against us. The power plant is down to 50% already. Let's hit you with everything we have and you're pretty much dead. Yeah, well, that's not a very good distance to use your fragment cannons, but oh well, it's dead. And of course, we can ram our targets if we want. The Clipper is excellent for ramming your enemies.
Flight assist on.
Okay, you can die now. There you go, a little help. Thanks to its very good speed, the Imperial Clipper is not only perfect for smuggling routes, for smuggling in general, but it is also a very good option for piracy, and of course it has enough internal components to equip a hatchbreaker limber controller, a collector limber controller, a frame seat drive interdictor, a cargo rack with capacity 64, or even more if you want, and a cargo scanner, enough weapons and defense modules to hunt down your targets and steal them or kill them. It is a very nice option for pretty much everything in the game. Despite all the changes, it is still an excellent ship for everything you want to perform in Elite Dangerous. This was the Imperial Clipper, an excellent ship, one of the best ships in the game at the moment. Thank you very much for joining me watching this video. I'm SquidofLove and I will see you next time. Bye bye.